Hello. Who is this? What are they doing here? Why are they here? Thank you, Rick, for your stream.
You're welcome.
Tick tock. What is this? I don't have a bomb anymore. I always get searched at the airport for them, and I swear to you, I'm not a bomb. Welcome everybody. Hello. I've had the hot sauce known as the bomb and da bomb, and they're quite delicious. Hey, Solving Chaos, Ank, Frozen Turon, Titero, Endless Hope, Blue Penguin, Arnie Boy, Tubero, Musical Man, Juice Man, Cray. I just felt like I should put man at the end of everything because there's so many man usernames in a row. Outrix, Kira, Holes, Don't Rope, Carl, yep. Rick's here for some reason, don't know why. Tugichamp, Added Zero, Card Zero, Mishka Samurai, Celestian Laloon, or I don't know how to say that. Max Payne, Zertz, Shilo, Gigi Shoyo, Brazen Blake. I feel like aggro doing town hall shoutouts. Salah BD, Larkin, Demore, Max, Soulbound cards are not free. Prime Rogue, Captain Huku, Mishka Samurai's back. Big Barger, Walk the Grid, Mistfang, Elephantium, Ironside, One Momo, ONGJ, hello. Hello to you. Hello. Dressed in the One, Lock Roden, and our biggest friend of all time, Daru. Welcome everybody. It only took me 2 minutes to say all of your names. Oh yeah, Jagged as well. Jagged's not here. I have Peak Monsters up on my screen and I'm not entirely sure why, because I'm a confused old man who forgot to take his Alzheimer's medication this morning. Hey, it's Bootops. Welcome, Dave, JB Saints. Can Rooney be rented? Yes, but it needs to be a private arrangement between the owner and the person renting, because it has to be managed through the Splinterlands interface as opposed to it being managed through Peak Monsters or something else. And we are all caught up with the greetings and the gratings of the finest cheeses. I feel like I could eat some cheese, but I will not. I've behaved myself today. I only had 3 Subway cookies.
Do they come in packs of 3 or 6 in Australia?
6. My wife bought a box with her lunch today, and I had 3 of them. No, I had 4 of them. Because I forgot that she came in and said, I don't want to eat this one, so you can have this cookie.
I don't know if my wife would give me a cookie.
Well, I also ate soup and a other proper healthy meal, and then I cycled for 5 kilometers on a stationary bicycle instead of lifting weights, because I walked outside to where my weights were, and I'm like, it's cold. I don't want to be out here while it's cold.
Better if you would have cycled on a real bike.
Yeah, probably. But I don't have a real bike.
That also would have been cold.
Yeah, that would have been colder.
That's not cold.
Yeah, look, you don't understand our feeble Australian musculatures. Our exoskeletons are not filled with insulation, such as the Canadian. Hey Maui, welcome. And Pero, did you manage to watch the race last night, Pero? The F1 race? I almost fell asleep towards the end of it, but I managed to get through the whole thing. And it was not as entertaining as I had hoped, but there were some entertaining moments. It was certainly a lot closer than many recent races have been, and that was good. Yeah, there were some nice battles in the midfield towards the end of the race. But yeah, the front of the pack was pretty static for a long time. And hello to you as well, Mr. Asian Heart. Now, this is 4 minutes into the stream, so I don't know if Kevin or Rick are satisfied with this time frame for me to start doing giveaways. But, you know... Oh, hey, Lich Death. Yeah, we don't do basements here in Australia, Zerts, because we don't have the ground literally freeze in winter. We don't need to build below the frost line, so that's why basements are rare.
We don't build basements here in Florida because
they'd just be full of alligators. Our basements would just be full of kangaroos or wombats. Wombats, I think. Wombats are like the alligators of Australia, except far less dangerous. But we have crocodiles, which are pretty much the same thing.
Yeah, different teeth.
Yeah. Hello, Debits. We've still got new people jumping in. Trials is here. Ank is here. Aren't basements way better in Australia? There is a town, a country mining town called Kubapidi, where people literally chisel into the earth to live underground because it is so hot there. Wombats are not really all that dangerous unless you're an infant. Yeah, cassowaries are the real thing you got to worry about, though. I've never really seen one in reality. Hey, Wampus Gaming, welcome. We're just talking about random topics, actually. The topic should really just be just chatting instead at this point, rather than the great thing that is Splinterlands. So we have this proposal in the game, and I believe Rick said the same thing earlier, but my vote for this proposal is no, on account of the fact that we're asked to spend vouchers or DEC. I'd much rather it just be DEC or not at all, for allowing soulbound cars to be used on land. So my vote is against with that. Against with that. That is good grammar. So we have a Splinterlands meme community. The SPL community, people who downvote Rick, united together, divide power, cosplaying the baby unicorn, me and my staked SPS, me after renting 50k SPS. I don't know how that gets you into a tuxedo. It's renting 50k SPS, is that enough for a tuxedo? Winning a ranked battle, seeing my reward points after the SPS changes. I wouldn't really call it an SPS tax. I'm sorry, I have to disagree with the phrasing there. But Jagged's response here is quite good if we're looking at these in sequence, finally reading the white paper. Because it was all written down before. It's a feeling, it's not about buying a tuxedo. That's true. That's true. Beware of the squatters in the zucchini patch. Winning 5 battles in a row. My SPS multiplier going down to 1x because I gained too much rating. That is an underrated meme there by Harris. That is extraordinarily underrated. New reward system is live. What should we do to increase our rewards? Stake more SPS. Stay in lower league. Watch Splinterlands TV. And whine to win. I don't know that people are whining. There'll be no whining on my stream, thank you very much, unless it is fermented grape juice. I still...
even that you're not really interested in.
Yeah, I know. So we plan to say blah, blah, blah. And I think I'm pretty much all caught up with my memes community here.
You just have to go to that other place.
Yeah, and look at yours manually. I am aware. I am very aware. And then I have to click through them one by each. Not that one.
You did start with cheese, so wine would suit.
Look, I prefer the cracker component of the cheese platter and the processed meats and all that sort of stuff. Those.
I like the meats. I don't really eat too many crackers because I'm not a cannibal.
Oh, I see what you did there.
Oh boy, yeah, I see what you did there too.
Okay. I got reward cards, but you have to pay to use them. Well, you had to pay to get them.
Well, yeah, that too. But, once you got them, now you got to pay to use them.
Did you have to pay to get them if you had already amortized all of your returns, your initial inputs?
Time and attention, sir.
I pity the fool that votes on proposals. Then what do we have here?
Oh!
Splinterlands stuff. Aww. And what's this one? Are we halfway to land? I don't understand,
Oh, no,
Rick.
halfway there is because we dodged one of those proposals.
Ah, now my proposal's a bad one too.
No, not yours.
Oh, I get you now. I'm following. Because I made a comment in my own proposal here when Matt replied to it saying, my main concern with this is the ability to actually acquire that much HBD. If anyone has suggestions or advice on how to convert that amount into stables efficiently, please let me know. And I have actually replied quite sincerely here. The longer this proposal is on the table, the more I worry about this point. To ensure liquidity is available to enable the swap, it would take many days or weeks to obtain the HBD throughout the enactment of this. It is problematic, and I may end up voting against my own proposal if this proceeds to a full proposal. I'm certain that there is enough long-term liquidity, but it certainly won't be available all in one hit. Which is, of course, one of the risks that I pointed out. In the downsides and risks of the proposal, but it does look like it will be proceeding at this particular stage to a full proposal in game.
I just had a funny thought.
What's
I
that?
should write a new proposal where the DAO's funds are converted into Pepe.
No.
I mean,
I don't want to burn another. I don't want to burn another 100k of my own DEC at this point.
we could also just edit that to amend how it would be purchased to allow it to be spread out over time.
I did put that in there.
Yeah. So I don't feel like that's something that you would need to downvote your own proposal for. It's still a much better idea than the other proposal.
Demore saying let's just buy Dogecoin instead. It is important to also note that the DAO shall acquire these funds in a way that is not likely to spike the volume of HBD, meaning the buy order and deposit into savings would be staggered. So I've already considered that in my original proposal. I think this may in fact be the only proposal in Splinterlands history which has not been edited.
Oh,
You
okay.
edited something, didn't you?
I think it was a typographical error. Hang on, let's see, because you can go view.
You mean edited after posting or edited?
Yeah, you can go view versions. So 6 days original. No, there's just the original post. There is no edits on this. I did have several different drafts.
Okay, so you're saying
Yeah.
Because I looked at different. Okay.
Yeah, I had drafts, but once
You were gaslighting me again.
no. Once it has been posted to the chain, it has not been edited.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That.
I have been very thoughtful in the composition of the initial proposal. Yes. Anyway, we're going to have some sort of keyword. And the keyword is going to be... what's the keyword going to be? It gets me a noddy badge. What's a noddy badge, Demore?
Keyword should be bang pick Rick.
No. Maybe I should put like a terabang in there, you know, but a terabang that's the single character, so people have to look up their keyboard manuals and figure out how to put a terabang in.
I know what you're referring to, but I don't actually know the shortcut for it. Yeah.
Yeah, neither do I. So I'm going to use the word terabang as the first word for our giveaway, and that's Terra, TERRABANG. Terabang.
Okay, then I think we're talking about something different because I'm talking about interrobang.
Oh, no. I'm talking about the thing that's an exclamation mark and a question mark at the same time.
Yeah, which is interrobang.
Ah.
It is an interrogation and a bang.
I don't know. I've always referred to it as terabang. But I'm not very good at English. So this one here is for a nightmare pack. So I'll give people a little bit of time to get there. I'm going to draw the giveaway when we get to 77 eligible users. because the number 7 is the greatest number. It is the answer to everything.
No, that's 42.
Sure. But you need 7 multiplied by 6 to get to 42.
Boom.
Or you could just do 21 multiplied by 2.
Or you could divide 84 by 2.
Also true. Or you could do 69 minus 27.
14 times 3.
Or 400.
Oh, going deep now.
Or 420 divided by 10.
Yeah. I think that's it, actually. I think that's it. It is just an order of magnitude on plays it.
We're at 68 eligible users now. I do like how there's actually been a conversation carrying along during the spamming of the keyword, though.
Right?
It's wonderful. What's this eBay link that you've put in here, Damore?
Oh, that reminds me. I suppose look for something on eBay.
Is it safe for me to click? I'm gonna click it and find out. Oh, it's a Noddy happy birthday clip badge. I remember Noddy now. I just needed that visual stimuli to remind me. What is this maths? It's not madness. So it's mathness. Oh, we're at 71. We need 6 more of you to type Terabang. And then we'll find out who's got the Nightmare Pack. 72. I much preferred Mr. Squiggle, the Man from the Moon. Did you guys ever have Mr. Squiggle, the Man from the Moon?
No idea what you're talking
I'm going to take that as a no. It was the Australian version of Bob Ross, fundamentally, except it was with line drawings. So kids would send in line drawings, and Mr. Squiggle, the Man from the Moon, would turn those line... Like, it could just be 3 parallel lines on a piece of paper that got sent in. And Mr. Squiggle was this puppet sort of thing that would turn these 3 lines into a brilliant picture of a dog or a cat or something.
With a happy little tree over here?
Sure. But yeah, that was the Australian version of Mr. Squiggle. We're at number 74 now. Maybe one day soon we'll get to 77. Who was the hardest Ernie Dingo? No. Three more people. Come on. We need 3 more Terabangs. It was a pretty interesting show, Musical Man. It's probably what led me into a career of being an actual artist. I've got that show to thank. Nothing else. Oh, I think we're getting closer. We're at 75. I'm streaming now. What's up? Let me mute my microphone 1 moment. My wife has entered the building with questions. So 1 moment. Okay, wait, that's not my microphone. Okay, I'll be back. I need to play technical support later.
Not Wife Aggro.
And we're still only at 75 eligible users.
She came in for the giveaway. There you go.
She's saying give Tara land.
Somehow I doubt that one.
That is not the desired outcome. My good neighborly friend is having some technical issues with their TV and their telephone. So, as a good neighborly man, I will go help them. You know what? I don't think we're going to get to 77. So, it sucks to be the other two that didn't get in there. So, the winner of a nightmare pack is... Oh my god, it's Daru. Daru, you will definitely not get the land. The poetic justice will not happen.
Daru's not eligible for the rest of the thing?
Yeah, it's one per person per stream.
Yeah.
Even if there's a land at the end, oh, that's interesting. I didn't realize that. I thought if it was like a different category of
No.
I mean, we do have permission to override that.
But I'd rather not. Yeah, for entertainment value. And as we can tell, that was not rigged. Our next keyword is going to be sorry, Daru. And the keyword sorry, Daru is going to be for a other nightmare pack. Sorry, not sorry, Daru.
I will be back shortly, gentlemen.
He's clearly not interested in the nightmare pack, this Kevin fella.
Well, I already accidentally bought 50 of them when I was meaning to buy
accidentally.
Yeah, no, seriously, I literally wasn't paying attention, and I bought 50 additional nightmare packs on top of the 30 I already had instead of Chaos Legion packs.
What a shame. Unlucky Daru. Daru's got lug nuts now. We need to change Daru's tires. They're a bit flat after driving all over my lands in search of a land, and then it's like, oh man, I just found a nightmare pack. All right, with this one, geez, we're already back up to 54 eligible users. That is really brilliant. Daru is having nightmares today because he's getting all these nightmare packs. Oh, hey, Fishbone, welcome. Oh, Ankh, look at that. If Ankh wins the land, they'll gift it to Daru. There's some big words. I guess
Daru will win enough nightmare packs to sell and buy a land.
That's funny. There was a land plot giveaway in the last stream right at the very end. Salah BD, Rick, who's here with us on voice as well, gave that away. And who was the winner?
One moment, let me go check. I think it was Cray.
Yeah. Oh, and you need to throw the winners into that Discord channel on our thing.
That's what I'm going to check, actually.
Yeah.
Cray won the land plot. Maplelicious won Untamed. Lockerdan got Riftwatcher, and Daru and Elevate got Nightmares.
Only nightmares. They'll be awake for days. What are we at now? We're at 69. I don't know. I think 69 is a nice number. Literally. Nice. Let's go. Kuroko 1890. Congratulations. You win a nightmare pack. That was difficult for me to say. Is that your first nightmare pack, or is it your subsequent nightmare pack? Let us know. Our next keyword, which will be for a Riftwatcher pack, those packs that you can now purchase for 5,000 DEC, is we're actually going to go into my collection and go see if we can find me my favorite Riftwatchers card, and that's what the keyword's going to be. Let's see. I need to go to my items. And in 5 minutes I can claim my rewards for the day as well. That's a thing that I will surely do. Chaos Legion Riftwatchers, please. Why do I have no cards showing up? The filter is soulbound. That is correct. Who is my favorite Rift Watchers card?
Dallin.
No, I don't think it's Dallin.
I'm pretty sure it's not.
Yeah. Like, all of the Rift Watchers cards have great utility, but some are just more fun to play. I was going to say, if I could play one Rift Watchers card again and again and in every single battle, I think it would be Runemancer Kai, because I just enjoy the Life Leech mechanic so much.
Yeah, she is a beast.
So that's going to be our keyword. It's going to be Runemancer Kai. And while we wait for people to enter with the keyword Runemancer Kai in order to potentially win a Rift Watchers pack, we're going to go read Runemancer Kai's lore. It's story time. It's lore time. This is a lot of words. I didn't realize she was a Naga. I thought she had legs. She does not. As a siren, Azura Kai loves spending her days in the sky and her nights deep beneath the waves. She's a third-generation Riftwatcher who grew up listening to her grandparents' stories of the Chaos Legion's invasion of their homeworld, Lemel. Azura learned to fight at a young age and grew to become a renowned sorceress. She also has an incredible aptitude for runemancy and has developed a wide variety of mana-infused weapons and gadgets for her allies to employ in their fights against the Chaos Legion. On the battlefield, she has proven herself repeatedly. Yes, she has. Facing against the Legion scouts on various realms and harassing their forces with clandestine insurgent attacks. Once, she even single-handedly brought down a Kraken. Well, if that Kraken was battling alone, I'd believe it. If that Kraken was supported by a team, I'm going to have to press X for doubt. Subsequently, she rose quickly through the ranks of the Rift Watchers. Time passed, and so too did the Old Guard. Azura was an obvious choice to replace them. Honored to follow in the footsteps of her predecessors, she now wears the mantle of a Runemancer. She's a natural leader and a champion of the people, dedicating her life to stopping the Chaos Legion threat. I don't know. I feel like I resonate quite well with this character. I'm a natural leader and a champion of the people too, don't you think?
Yeah.
Silence fills the building.
No, I concur.
Yeah. On yet another world ravaged by the Chaos Legion, I'm very much struggling to say on yet another world ravaged by the poor quality DAO proposals. Azura K swam toward the harbor of a ruined city, guiding a merchant ship through the flotsam and jetsam. A thunderous explosion of water sounded behind her. She turned. Massive tentacles rose from the sea all around her vessel. One slammed upon its deck, crushing the crew beneath it. Another wrapped itself around a sailor, hoisted him into the air, and yanked him beneath the waves. The ship rocked from side to side, sending more sailors overboard. The sea churned and frothed around the vessel. It was perilously close to capsizing. A kraken. Azura had heard tales of these leviathans. Aren't krakens and leviathans different things?
Apparently not in Pretoria.
Which inhabited the depths of many realms, including her homeworld of Lemel. She dove beneath the waves and swam toward it, her runic staff at her side. The shard of crystallized mana at its head glowed a vibrant violet. Yes, the lore has gotten longer, and I'm going to read it dangerously slowly. Through the murk ahead, the beast's massive shape emerged until it filled her vision. Tentacles writhed around it, yanking sailors from the ship and the water surface, dragging them down into the brine and crushing them until they burst in a cloud of crimson. The muffled thunder of cannons echoed from the ship. Harpoons flew and jabbed into the tentacles like tiny thorns. It only enraged the kraken more. It wrapped its tentacles around the vessel, intent on dragging it beneath the waves. Azura's tail whipped through the water and her wings propelled her even faster. She wove through the thrashing tentacles towards the kraken's head and thrust her staff into its eye. It pierced the cornea and sank into the vitreous meat. Then the shard of mana at the staff's head exploded with violent light. The eye bulged, then it too exploded. The Leviathan's roar reverberated through the depths. Its tentacles flailed wildly. One of the ship's masts fell into the water. Its sail furled around it as it sank into the darkness. Half blind, mad with pain, the Kraken rose toward the surface, intent on ramming into the vessel's hull. I really can't read very well. Holding fast to the beast's head with one hand, she used the other to drive her staff deeper into the ruined remains of its eye. Gritting her teeth, she drove it deeper still until her entire arm up to the shoulder was inside the grisly's socket. Deep within the Kraken's skull, the staff exploded with magic again. The beast's tentacles jerked, its body twitched, it fell still, dead, at last, and it drifted upward. It breached the surface alongside the ship and bumped harmlessly against it. A cheer went up from the surviving crew. I can read words. Someone was saying, is there a romance novel version of this? Yeah, I was getting those vibes throughout this. It was a little bit suggestive. But we've got 66 eligible winners. Potentially.
Is Rick on the Mountain on that list, or did I type in
maybe we'll check. No, Rick on the Mountain has a green little icon.
Okay, cool. Because I know I was the first one, so I want to make sure that everybody got in.
Yeah. Well, here we go. Who's going to get a Rift Watchers pack, which may or may not contain a Runemancer Kai? It's Mobitaire. Congratulations, Mobitaire. You get a Rift Watchers pack.
Romancer Kai.
Romancer Kai. Well done. Well done. Who was that said that? That was great. That was brilliant. That is the greatest thing I've ever heard in this day. The next prize is going to be an Untamed pack. So I don't really need to go to Untamed to find out what my favorite card there is, but we're going to take a little bit of a break from the giveaway there, and we are going to go see what will emerge from my 12 champion chests for today.
I think I know for Untamed.
Well, we'll see. 422 merits. Octavia Shadow Meld, 2.208 Splinter Shards, 22.669 Splinter Shards, 3.277 Splinter Shards, 30 Alchemies, 87.359 Splinter Shards, that's nice, 24 Legendaries, another 2 Splinter Shards, 140 merits, a Fire Caller, and finally, 8 Riverboat Captains. I don't know if that's enough to get me another Gladius case, but I'm going to go look. Guild Store. Let us see. No. Oh, yes. Actually, I have enough merits for 3 Gladius cases, so let's do that.
Nice.
Then I'll go figure out who my favorite Untamed person is. I think there's many favorite Untamed peoples in my collection. I'm going to open these one by each. Do I use Bloodstones? No. Because it's not my responsibility to burn DEC personally.
What did I miss?
I'm opening Gladius cases that I didn't realize I could afford.
Wow, you can get 4 Gladius cases.
A whole 3 of them. And that is not really what I was hoping for in my Gladius cases. Did you know that there's still Gladiator cards that I don't have a single copy of?
I still don't have Cora.
Are there non-legendary cards or Gladiator cards that you still don't have a copy of?
No, I've got one of every other one, except there are many legendaries I'm missing. So who won what? Pero asks. So Daru won a Nightmare pack, Kuroko won another Nightmare pack, and Mobitaire just won a Rift Watcher pack. We still have an Untamed one, which I've not yet got a keyword for, and of course the land plot. which we don't have a keyword for yet either. Now, this is a good pack. It's got 2 rares and an epic. What's this rare? Captain Katie? No. Captain Katie? Yay, Captain Katie. Cora? No. Edith Emberstar. Okay, well, that was a pretty good pack. That was certainly above average. Maybe Cora in this next pack. Yes.
Want to trade a Captain Katie for a Cora? Oh, wait.
You can't. They're soulbound.
Yeah, I was leading out.
What are you? New to the game or something? Okay.
That would be the false premise of the joke.
Yeah. This one is an average pack for commons and a rare. I'm hoping for another Captain Katie. It's not a Captain Katie. Oh well. Right. Untamed cards. I clicked the wrong button again. I'm very good at clicking the wrong button. Untamed core. And we'll turn off the Rift Watches. So, in terms of what my favorite Untamed card would be, well, I don't particularly enjoy any of the fire ones. I don't...
I'm thinking of the initials SLM.
You know what would be funny? If I just said it was Uriel the Conqueror, which would be a complete lie because A, not an Untamed card. You're thinking SLM, and I'm looking at this going, I don't even know of a card that's got those initials. Oh, the Llama Mage? Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
But I don't think the Llama Mage was my first love in that edition.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know about first, but it just, thinking about the cards that you play often.
Yeah.
That one definitely jumps out.
That would definitely be a thing, but Shield Bearer got me a notoriously large number of wins. You'll also note it's in gold foil in my collection. I definitely think Shield Bearer is probably one of my favorite cards in the collection, if not the Vigilator. Untamed has Untamed has so many great cards. He's so squishy, the Vigilator. That's his only problem. But I'm not here to confess my sins. I'm here for entertainment value. So my favorite card for the purposes of people winning the giveaway is going to be a card that resonates with Rick, and it's going to be Horny Toad. Because it's so underrated. So we need to type the words Horny Toad into chat. Because that is entertainment and entertaining. Well, that's not for me to decide at this point. Dingle Pop's gone and censored out the word horny. Self-censoring. It's like a self-sourcing pudding, except self-censoring.
No, I don't think it's self-censoring. I think, honestly...
Yeah, several people. Yeah. That's upsetting. Amorous Frog. Actually, yeah, Jagged, that's brilliant. Amorous Frog. That is now the new keyword. Thank you, Jagged. I'm going to type that in chat.
A better one.
I'm going to type that in chat so everyone can get it, and then I'm going to make myself ineligible. Amorous Frog is brilliant.
Polyamorous Frog is better.
No, amorous. Because it's one that shows all the affection. The affection of poison to the enemy team. It is an amorous frog. Horny Toe, says Frozen Turon. It'd be much funnier if the toad actually had like tusks and it was indeed actually horny. But we don't have any thorny creatures, do we? Other than Mylor.
Mylor is not a creature, sir.
Well, he is a monster. Just not in the way you would expect.
Definitely a monster.
How is Mylor a monster?
Because he is so dominant in battle. He is monstrous.
Mylor howling lore.
Sounds like a term of endearment and a slight at the same time. Yes, exactly. That's why I like it.
You know, he's the most gifted student to have ascended the Summoner's Green in many years.
In many years.
He's several hundred years old. Oh no, that's the Magi. My guy.
The Magi or the Mad Guy? Is he the noodles? Do you guys have Magi noodles in Canada or the US?
Well, we have the Magi.
Like the cup noodles?
We don't have a cup. Well, yes, but you have to go to an ethnic specialty store to get them.
Wow.
You get Magi sauce at the store.
You can get them from any supermarket here. I can't imagine a world without noodles.
You know, I just ate noodles.
I actually can imagine a world without noodles. It'd be a world where I'd be a slim supermodel. And nobody wants that. Hey, Schnapoon, welcome.
You know what's really good on noodles?
Hot sauce. Hot sauce. Hot sauce. Hot sauce. Hot sauce is good on everything.
Over the Filipino soy sauce.
Yeah.
Filipino soy sauce is better than Japanese soy sauce.
I like the really spicy Korean noodles.
Oh, me too.
They're wonderful. I've eaten them once on stream, and Bootops was sitting there going, "Oh, you're gonna feel pain. You're gonna be uncomfortable." I'm like, I eat these for fun, not for shock factor.
Are you talking about the wider ones?
The brand is 3X spicy noodle. I can't remember the name. These ones, the bulldog ones. These are the ones. Yeah.
They come in 5-packs, right?
Yes. Or not? Yeah. I love these. I cook these up with a little bit of broccoli and cauliflower.
What about eggs?
Nah. Eggs are too expensive. I spent all my money on land. You expect me to have money for eggs?
Do you have the version that is the bulldog 3 times spicy cheese?
Yes. No.
Yes, he is eating it on stream.
The cheese one.
I don't have the cheese one.
Because there's one that is cheese and chicken and 3 times spicy.
I've not seen them in the grocery stores. I will have to investigate the next time I go. It reduces your life by 5 hours every time you eat that. Yeah, the sodium content is probably not of a healthy level, but I do throw in the broccoli and cauliflower.
Better than this guy over here plowing through the cases of MREs. You want to talk about sodium? Those got enough sodium for a week.
I was told by someone who was, I think he was Special Forces in the Army, that at Fallujah 2, they actually had to get a dispensation because they were on MREs for longer than the government allowed for health reasons in terms of consecutive days.
Wow. So we're at 72 eligible users for the Untamed pack, and we are going to go ahead and draw that. And it is Kyle Yup, or just a Kyle as the Hive username. So congratulations. It is
Kyle.
your...
Thank you, Dave, for the attempt to pull for me. I appreciate it.
It was not Rick, but now it's going to be for the land plot. I've got a keyword for you all. It's howdy, neighbor.
Taking the mick.
And it's spelt in the Australian manner, aka the British manner. Hey, Rick got it. The good and proper way. No, Lich Death, wrong spelling. Musical Man, you got it. There we go. Now people are getting it in there.
Wait, yeah, because the Australian spelling would be Mate.
No, the Australian spelling would be. You were transported for a reason. We've discussed this.
Yes, yes, Ank. This one is for the land. Howdy neighbor is for the land.
And this is for your entire tract, right?
No, it is for a single plot courtesy of Matt, developer man extraordinaire, product man, chief product officer of Splinterlands.
So not for your...
How many people on stream?
People on the stream.
Yeah. We're at triple figures.
Or should I say 10T7?
You may wonder why I've gathered you all here today, but I think the land giveaway is part of that reason.
Discord somewhere where all the multi-accounts got activated because a message got sent when you said land giveaway?
I don't think it's that sophisticated.
Oh, I've been told it is, but...
Ah.
Yeah.
So if you guys get a land, you've got to tell me what you're going to do with it. And what creatures you're going to put on the land. I know you're always here, JB Saints. I know. But it's not my choice. Walk the Grid's just gone amorous, Frog. Walk the Grid is such a tripper. Chickens to get me eggs so I can put the eggs in my noodles. Nice. I will build a monument to Holozor.
Monument anthill.
If I win, I'll try to put Max Goldfoil reward commons. Nice.
Totally degenerate that I sometimes do with noodles that I was kind of sort of discussing with Eric a few nights ago.
Go on. While I drink from a refilled cordial container, which just has water in it.
Rick was telling me that microwaving noodles is pointless because microwaving is not cooking, and he's right. Sometimes I want to have 2 packs of noodles, and that's not big enough for the biggest bowl we have, which is a ramen bowl. So I will.
So you put the microwave on its side, fill it with water, turn the microwave on.
Far worse. So I start boiling the water. I put the eggs in. I put 2, maybe 4 eggs in if I'm having 2 packs of noodles. And then I put the noodles in, boil them, add the sauce mixture, add the triple hot thing.
Mm-hmm.
But then, because the eggs are not finished cooking, and I don't want to have to make an extra trip up and down the stairs, I bring the entire pot down to my basement office. Let the eggs finish cooking on my metal desk over in the corner over there, and then eat the 2 giant things of noodles and the 4 eggs straight from the pot.
You know what? I do it this way. I boil water in the kettle, take the pot, put it on the stove, throw the frozen broccoli and cauliflower into the pot while the pot heats up, while the water is boiling. Then I put the noodles on top of the cauliflower and the broccoli while they are defrosting. Pour the boiling water atop the stuff. Let the water drain once they are cooked. Add the sauce on top. Stir fry them a little bit. Then add the seasoning. And then I too take the pot away and eat them from the pot. Because that is one less dish to do.
I'll see, that has nothing to do with it for me. Because
I've got a dishwasher as well, so it concerns me not.
As Rick has noted, dishwashers do not clean dishes.
Ah, right.
Yeah, you do not have a dishwasher. You have a dish sanitizer.
So Meredith does a good job of washing the dishes before they go in the dishwasher.
No, I'm one of those people that doesn't even bother rinsing things. My friend came around yesterday and had a coffee, and then he went to rinse his coffee mug before putting it in the dishwasher. I'm like, what are you doing? Why are you wasting water? Okay. We have 77. Oh, yes. Finally, we made the number. I better draw this for the land. And the land goes to... Oh, my God. Rigged.
Yeah, nice.
There's your reaction.
Finally.
Finally, it's not a hill giant.
Congratulations, Rick. A Hive username, Rick wins again. Except, not really wins again. Wins for the first time in a long time.
Right.
Something that they've always wanted. I'm glad that we got your reaction live on the stream. Thank you for being a guest. Yeah. I feel like that is clip worthy. If anyone wants to clip that,
it is pretty clip worthy.
Because
that could be clip of the week.
My ears kind of hurt there for a moment. I've got industrial hearing loss now.
Thank you to all of the well-wishers in the chat.
Now Rick's going to do some Summoner Summer giveaways. No, I'm going to do some Summoner Summer giveaways. Because...
Can you say Summoner Summer 5 times fast, please?
Summoner Summer, Summoner Summer, Summoner Summer, Summoner Summer, Summoner Summer, Summoner Summer.
My dead nan is faster than that.
I never confessed to be a rapper. And that's going to be my next keyword. I'm not a rapper. Except it's going to have a nice little twang to it. A smart little twang. I'm not a rapper.
I ain't a rapper?
No. You just need to... We'll see how well the people know me. No one's gotten it yet. Overall, you can't hear the guests as good as me. That's because I've controlled the levels in my OBS. You should be able to hear them much more loudlier now.
I like being loudlier.
How does that sound, guys? Let us know how that sounds. Tell us a story about how I'm not a rapper. Yes, loudlier is the best word in the English language. Zertz. You missed the Rick reaction? Oh, you didn't. I heard the Rick reaction. I heard it live in my headphones. Okay, I'm not a rapper. What's it going to be? There's only 40 of you here. Kiki Amco. What is Kiki Amco going to get here? Let's see. That's some drumming I'm hearing in my head. Ooh, a gold foil Chaos Agent. Pretty nice. That's one. I got to count to 6 though. So let's go for number 2. Tirazard. Or Titero. I'm reading the Hive usernames. What's this going to be? A Cruel Cethropod. These are not really wonderful, are they? Ah, hey. It's another rigged. It's Kevin. It's Prime Rogue.
Oh my god.
What do you hope? What do you hope that you get?
It's gonna be like a Carrion Shade or something.
Okay. I hope it's a Carrion Shade too.
There's like a 2-second delay between you saying it and me seeing it.
It's an Antoid Platoon. Antoid Platoon is a wonderful card.
Yeah, it is.
I believe you were number 4. No, you were number 3. 1, 2, 3.
I was number 3. Thank you for the Antoid
count. All right, number 4. It is a Rockaholic 71. What are they gonna get? Because I know we've got a lot of new viewers here that have been lured in by the land giveaway. Ooh. Immortalis, you just won the best summoner in the Chaos Legion set. Congratulations.
Yeah, they won.
Congratulations, although I disagree with that statement.
Well, he is the natural counter to Wraith, so he is therefore the best. Very, very nice.
The price of the Antoid Platoon is bouncing back up.
The price of...
The Antoid Platoon.
Ah.
It had dropped all the way down to 0.0, not 0.19, from a 6-month high of 0.058, but has quickly rebounded to 0.029.
Pero, the keyword is I'm not a rapper. No. Oh, actually, it was I'm not rapper. Oh, I mistyped that. I misspoke. So good job to everybody that was paying attention. 1, 2, 3, 4. I misspoke. See, I'm not a rapper. I can't even speak my words. Okay, number 5 is going to be Celestin Laloon. And Celestin Laloon is going to get a blinding reflector. And now, for the final chapter in our giveaway story, it's Loch Rodan.
Congrats again.
What's it gonna be? Ooh, obsidian. Very nice. And now we can close out of that, and I can say that the giveaway kitchen is now closed. We must now move on to more mature topics, such as send me challenges.
Oh, really?
Yes, send me challenges.
Oh.
But first, I'm going to humiliate myself in ranked play. One moment, please. I've got 1 energy here to humiliate myself with. Oh man, Shalow's like instantly bronze. I don't know how to bronze, but fine.
Tell you what, I'll play you in silver this time.
No. Give me 1 second, Shalow. You will be first up after this ranked battle. Odd one's out, ferocity healed out. Okay, well that's a difficult rule set to comprehend. There's no healing and there's only 14 mana. I'm going to decline your challenge because I'm going to fight Shalow first. Patience.
Oh, they don't pen?
Patience, young Padawan. Yeah, but then I'll end up with like 15 of them on my screen all at once. What am I going to play here for ranked? Odd one's out, ferocity, and healed out. So no healing. I feel as though green splinter might be my best bet because I can play lots of people with opportunity. Let's go Fernheart. Opportunity. Oh, there's only 1 opportunity. What about the ranged options here? Well, there's a poison. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Since there's no healing, I'm just going to spam poisons. So we're going to have the Amorous Toad. And you know what? Let's put Vampire Bat in the front because I'm sure that's a place they've never been before. All right, let's see. And then all these people that have redeemed their channel points, I'm going to have to fight them before I fight you, Kevin. I'm sorry.
No worries.
If you fought me in real life, I know you just throw my law cards at me anyway.
I can redeem channel points.
Funny that. Imagine me using Fernheart, and imagine me not even using a ranged creature while playing Fernheart other than the Seedsmith.
Excuse me. Ever since Rick won, I've been coughing.
Are you anaphylactic to his victory?
No, sunflower seed went down the wrong pipe.
Oh no, this does not look good for me. They're playing a Lux Vega and lots of magic. I did say I was going to humiliate myself in ranked. I believe I forecasted correctly. Oh, beautiful poison. But now I need to poison everybody else in the team. Miss. Good poison, but we can't survive nearly long enough here. Okay, there's the defeat by me, and now I have 0 energy, so Shalow's going to come up first in the challenge. And we said bronze, and let's send it. And we'll go complete. Okay, we have Earthquake, Briar Patch, and Close Range. Oh dear, what am I gonna do? Flying close range people. Actually, I really know what I want to do. Oh, I can't. Green Splinter's not available. Dang it. Let's go with Quicks. Now I know what I want to do. Ah, it's bronze. All of my creatures have not the abilities I expect them to.
Right, bronze is the worst.
Yeah, I've entered my team. It consists of 2 monsters. Both of them probably bad. Oh, I'm suddenly so tired. And yet it is only 7:30 p.m. here.
Goodness gracious.
I will endure.
It's 6 a.m. here.
You have done well.
And like 2, maybe 3 hours of sleep, and
You've got to be up in 3 hours.
Since noon, and yeah, yeah, I'm not going to bed.
Power on. Have a nap later. Okay, well, this is going to be another loss to me because I'm going to not be able to hit the opponent's team. I missed the memo about this being a close range battle. And I brought melee in a Thorns match. But I think I could be okay because Golodon has a lot of health. And that was entirely my strategy. Oh no, Golodon has no health.
Oh no, Golaron is dead.
Yeah, pretty much. That's how it unfolded. Okay, we've got Dave the Great now in Novice. I don't think Dave's a Novice, though. They are far from it. Let's send out that challenge. The land was like an extra shot of coffee to keep you awake.
Yeah, that's the last cup.
Dave asks, land plot for every challenge win? No. Absolutely not. Well, this is a fun rule set. It's Blue Splinter with Trample, but it's Novice. Yeah, I'm going to hide my screen because I know Dave's a dirty cheater. There we go. It's all blank now. But I suspect they know probably what I'm going to play. Maybe they don't. In any case, whatever I play is going to be whatever I play. I will review. He knows you're playing blue. Which Splinter am I going to play when only Blue Splinter is available? I think I'm going to play the Surrender Splinter, the ultimate in Splinter technology. No, I have now pressed the submit button on my team. And I could have swapped over to my camera scene, but then you guys would have lost the Discord, so I just muted my screen instead. So here we go instead. Why did you have to bring Oceanus? Why did we bring Oceanus to a Retinol Cleaver fight? But hey, I guess I brought Dr. Blight, which is not really going to help me because it's Novice and I don't have half of my abilities. I am completely and entirely reliant upon my Gladiator to do anything useful here. And guess what? They're not going to, because Dave brought both a repair and a heal, and I do not have enough damage to penetrate the armor and the heal. Or do I? Not with that attitude. Yeah, I don't think Dr. Blight's going to overcome the entire enemy team at this point. Well done, Dave. You win exactly 0 land plot. Congratulations. All right. Now we're going to fight a Salty Boy in Silver League. And you guys can see how truly of a bad player I am. Silver League. Let's go. The old O'Shaughnessy. Yep. I didn't even know how he fit that many monsters into his team. I think he had probably 84 mana while I only had the 27. It was a rigged challenge. He's a hacker. You gotta watch out for him. Nah, Dave's actually a really good player. There was an error submitting this transaction to the game. He can hear me? What?
Talk about a man like that to his face.
It's not showing up. Let me hit cancel here and we'll try again. It's a miracle that Dave didn't use a legendary summoner. I know, he's won enough of them on Splinterlands TV, right? Am I hitting too close to home? Please tell me. There was an error submitting this transaction to the game. Why? Why though? What sort of error? Tell me of your erroneous ways in great detail. I'm just going to try to reload the entire browser tab now. That runs my Splinterlands. Oh, this site could not be reached. Splinterlands DNS address could not be found. What?
What?
Quoi?
Ke?
Okay.
Well, I'm fairly sure I have other internet. Oh no, here we go. Splinterlands is resurrecting itself.
Like a phoenix from the ashes?
Sure. We are in the age of the phoenix.
Yes. We are.
It doesn't seem to be functioning. So I'm going to... oh no, here we go. We're back. I was going to say I'll just reject all these challenges and send everybody their channel points back, but it appears we may yet be able to engage in words spoken at a different cadence that is uncomfortably unpredictable. I thought for a moment it was my internet connection. The DDoS attack was highly effective. Well, let's try again. Salty Boy in Silver League. Send. Let's see if this works. We'll find out. Man, now I want to go eat noodles. There's another error submitting the transaction to the game. That's upsetting. I might try your challenge instead, Kevin.
Sure.
And then we'll see what happens. I'm also going to just quickly check the Splinterlands Discord on my other monitor. See if there's any issues. Now, there's an update in the tech updates chat 2 days ago, but it's not relevant to this current issue. So I think there's something going on with the something. Yeah, I mean, you can always try to send me the challenge, Salty Boy. I will put my username in the Twitch chat. Feel free to send the challenge from you to me. And we'll see if I can accept it on my end. Because we must engage in battle. Yeah, it is Dave's fault. Dave broke the game. Confirmed. I see Salty Boy's challenge. All right, view. Maybe it's just me. All right, let's go. Broken armor, super sneak, and melee only. Boy, am I glad green splinters not allowed. Because that would be Mylor Town. All right, I better be fair to everybody here and turn off that here screen before I decide on what my team's going to be. And guess what? There's more choices than just Blue Splinter this time. So who knows? I could be playing any Splinter I like, except for green, red, or dragon.
No one ever wants to play red.
Yeah, I'm glad it's banned. I don't have to filter it out visually with my eyeballs. The broken armor makes an interesting point, though. As does
what percent of the time would you say you choose, and Rick as well, you choose red of your own volition?
Only when I want to spam Yoden magic.
Oh.
Before selling my cards or after?
Oh.
I honestly used to run red fairly often, especially in like reverse speed matches, because Grum is just incredible.
Okay. Oh, wow. Old school card. Sea Monster. Nice. I'm hoping that my Cursed Wind Echo can overwhelm. I even played a Battering Ram today.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I mean, it's Silver League, so it's a rare opportunity for me to play these cards that I don't have maxed out. Believe it or not, there's cards that I don't have maxed out.
I don't believe you.
But yeah, Sea Monster's actually one of my favorites. Well played. Good game. Now it is your turn, Mr. Mylor Smasher.
Oh. I decided to play you in gold, if you didn't know.
Yeah, we're going to do it.
On your own terms.
And I'm going to play Quora against you. Nah, I'm not gonna force Quora upon you.
Oh, please do.
All right, let's turn off that screen capture again, because you know you're just gonna hacker man cheat me. Oh, I like this rule set. It's reverse speed. It is reverse speed. We were talking about reverse speed and fire being good in reverse speed, and guess what? Fire is available and it's reverse speed.
I don't care.
You don't care that fire is available.
I don't even look at fire.
I suggest to you, good sir, that you should start caring.
Yeah, it's my least favorite Splinter, but it's not without value.
I just don't know the cards well enough. I mean, in any Splinter, but fire. The only I only ever play fire if it's close range, typically, or sometimes I play green.
Yeah, close range is a nice rule set for fire.
Or maybe I'm faking you out.
Maybe.
How do you know?
I don't know. You could just be pressing the surrender button as rapidly as possible.
Maybe.
I hope so. Because I don't know how much some of these monsters even cost to use in battle. And why did I play a super quick monster in a reverse speed rule set? That's beyond me. I think it was because it was nice and shiny, and I was like, ooh, shiny monster. I'd play the shiny one, even though it was probably not the wisest thing to do. Alright, well, my team is now submitted. So I shall release the veil. And this is what Rick probably means by Fire Splinter in battle. Also, it was Melee Mayhem. I didn't notice that little detail. I apologize to my Grum.
Who's gonna win?
You are.
But you have Dr. Blade. How am I gonna win?
I don't know, through Grum.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Through Grum Industries.
I guess I am going to win.
And through your double demoralize. Unless my Kaladin can do amazing and incredible things.
Which is something that he's known for.
Yeah. But yeah, you fought me on my own terms.
Uh-oh, this is the bad part now.
Well, Kaladin doesn't have last stand. I completely ignored the fact that it was Malay Mayhem. If I had not, I would not have put my Grum in the front of my team.
It's funny because I kind of played Fire as a joke.
And then I also played Fire, but not as a joke, as an act of aggression. And it misfired upon me.
So I guess Fire is good in melee then.
I guess if you play a terrible opponent like me. Big Barger, we now have broken shields and broken summoners, aka silent summoners. This is gonna not be a very fun rule set.
Had I had the chance, would it have been smarter to play Dragon?
It would have been smarter to just say, I refuse to fight you because combat is an immature form of conflict resolution.
Have you ever been in a real fight, Hollizer?
I've come close, but I managed to diffuse it with confusing words.
I've only ever been in fights I've chosen to be in.
I mean, I abide by the rule, don't start a fight, but always finish it. And I've never had to.
The only place I've ever fought by choice has been on a hockey rink.
That's just part of that's where, there's this myth of Canadians being these passive, peaceful, apologetic people. Put a hockey stick in their hand.
Look, mate.
That myth is shattered.
I turned 12 years old and hit 1.83 meters, 6 feet tall. And I wasn't the best hockey player. Guess what coach said?
I don't know.
Go out there and hit that little short French kid in the head.
That's not appropriate.
But that's what was told to me.
That's what hockey is now.
Yeah.
What I'm hearing is hockey is child abuse.
At least committed by children.
Yeah.
But when a child's 6 foot tall, already taller than his
as a formerly 6 foot child myself.
And Rick, weren't you close to a 6 foot kid at least?
Yeah.
Okay, thought so.
Ready to lose again? Yes, I am, Big Barger.
Of the three of us, I know we're all pretty close. I'm definitely not the biggest, but I am the tallest.
I do like that we played a fairly similar team composition, though, Big Barger. And I'm very glad that your flesh column does not have void.
I think Rick could take both of us in a fight, though.
He could definitely run faster.
I think he would tire us out.
Like that episode of The Simpsons, where Homer tires the guy out by taking so many punches.
Rick also looks like he'd have good reach.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, that's definitely my strength. It's also why, when it comes to martial arts, I chose Taekwondo over like karate and Kung Fu.
I have good reach, but only because my wife is so short, so I have to get the things from the tall shelf.
So you'd be a summoner, not a monster, I gather.
Sorry, Big Barger. I have defeated you. You are my first scalp. But no, the fight that I almost ended up in, I was walking with a work colleague back to his car, and there was a bunch of people driving by and started abusing us verbally. They were unknown to us. And then my friend said something quite inflammatory to these people that were in the vehicle. So they emerged from the vehicle kindly and with many profanities requesting a fight. and my friend started taking off his watch, his necklace, his jewelry and stuff. And then he went to take off his shoes, and he handed me one of his shoes, and the people were looking at us confused. And my friend said to me and to them, "I can't fight in these shoes. These aren't my fighting shoes." to which I responded by looking at one of them, holding my friend's shoe in my hand, looking at them. "Do you people have private health insurance or ambulance cover?" And then they looked very confused. And I said to them simply, "You've got 5 minutes to go obtain this. Because I suggest that you'll need it shortly." And then they all ran away. And there was like 5 of them and just me and my friend.
I don't want to jinx myself. Like, you're a big guy. I presume your friend was relatively large.
Yeah, we were about the same size, me and my friend. But yeah, it was a complete and total bluff.
But normally people don't try to mess with people our size.
Yeah, I don't know.
Unless it's an Australian thing where people like to get their
no idea.
A lot of times people who are sufficiently inebriated really don't know what size you are.
The last fight I actually did get into, I was in... Well, one of them was consensual, so that doesn't really count, right? We just decided we'd have a fight on the street.
I don't understand that. We got a new challenge from Sipgadza.
We agreed there'd be no punches to the face. It'd just be like a wrestling match, really. Like, no punching, no kicking, no eye gouging.
Lich Death.
So, Brad Pitt and Edward Norton.
I'm going to interrupt your story because Lich Death asks, "Do I play a lot of poker?" No. No. I don't.
No, not at all.
I can tell you stories of when I have played poker. One of them was from my Bucks night, or what do they call them? Bachelor party.
Stag do?
Bachelor party, stag party, whatever it is. The big party you have before you go get married. That one. No, I'm not a very good poker player. Yeah, Rogue and I are roughly the same size. He's probably about 15% larger than I in terms of mass and height. Not in height.
Right.
In volume, let's put it that way.
I'm probably about 2 centimeters taller than you, maybe?
Yeah.
At most. Yeah, probably about 15.
Yeah, because I'm about 187 centimeters tall, or thereabouts.
I'm 1.93, 1.92.
In the realm of 6'2", 6'3", the each of us.
I'm 6'3" 3/4.
Right? Look, JB Saints, I'm more likely to give someone a hug than I am to give them a punch.
Yeah, I'm 192.5 ish centimeters.
All right, what team am I picking here? Because I need to put a good team together for our opponent. We've got Lost Legendaries, equal opportunity, taking sides. I'm still broadcasting my screen. Why do I want to do that? I want this to be the utmost of secrets in terms of the team that I'm submitting. So I'm going to tell you instead, if you're listening, that I'm going to play Llama Mage. And I'm going to play really, really bad decisions in the rest of the team because I just want to see them together at last. Unfortunately, that doesn't mean Rinman Sakai and Amorous Toad are getting together because Blue Splinter's unavailable. But
why do you have to break our hearts with that?
I'm very good at it, that's why. I'm well practiced at the task. Oh yeah, I better pick my team because I got literally 1 second left. So it's Llama Mage against Lily Shieldpaw. And I've played a Flesh Golem, a Unicorn Mustang in the back line, a Grund hiding in my back line, I'm very sad that I brought the Orc Sergeant because now Grund is not doing enough damage to my Silic Slipspawn. Neither is Unicorn Mustang, and I have lost a creature already. And I believe that I am probably going to lose this battle because most of my people have more than 5 attack, and I cannot overcome the triage healings. JB Saint's like, if you hug me, I'm dead. Yeah, look. Maybe.
It would be a loving death, though.
Yeah. Maybe Last Stand Unicorn Mustang can come back from this. Have you ever seen a Unicorn Mustang go Last Stand? Because you're about to.
Oh, lordy.
He don't have a heal, though. He also...
Yeah, pretty bleak for him.
Doesn't... he's doing a good dodgy job. But he can't dodgy the magic, and he can't dodgy the dual strike now. So, well played. Excellent. We are now caught up with the challenges. And I now have 1 single energy available. So, time to go humiliate myself in ranked.
Diamond 1 or you are? Or
I'm in Champ 1 somehow. Well, there's not somehow. It's all Archmage that got me to Champ 1 and my diverse card collection.
what percentage of your winnings does Archmage take?
A lot. 35%, I think.
Wouldn't it just be cheaper to buy the bot?
The Xbot token? Probably.
Okay. Just checking.
Alright. So my ranked match is keep your distance but close range, so I guess it's a Jotun time. And we are going to not bother to see who has close range because we're just gonna throw everybody in that does the most amount of damage.
Who's 5'2" countersink?
I don't know.
Someone in the chat did. When Primer Oaks had our sized Halzar, I had the understanding they had the same size.
We already discussed that to some extent.
I'm just catching up.
Something tells me that Cornelia shouldn't be at the very front of this team because they're quite good and they should be further back. I'm going to put Chaos Agent at the front of the team because they're going to be completely useless. Man, what is it with Shield Paw? Twice in a row.
They know you wouldn't hurt such a cute little bear.
Well, I'm going to hurt the cute little Bacteria as much as I possibly can. With great aggression. They've got a resurrection, though, that I've got to deal with.
Vengeance and furious anger.
I don't know if I'm going to get to the resurrection stage. I think they've actually got a pretty good... Okay, no, there it is. Bacteria's down and out. Definitely think that the blast is going to help me. Yeah, I got this. Wonderful, I didn't humiliate myself in ranked, but perhaps I've spoken too soon. Although it's 4v4 now. I think I'm going to be okay. Because look at that, they've only got a Dr. Blight left.
Famous last words, sir.
They've only got a Dr. Blight left.
Famous last words.
Victory is mine.
Oh, no, you're 2 seconds ahead of me. They had more than a Dr. Blight left when you were saying that.
That was 5.6 SPS for that win.
Nice.
Wow.
That's a lot. And it wasn't even one focus chest for the day. Because my focus was what? Nullify. What does nullify? Cripple, shatter, or dispel. And I wasn't using any of those abilities.
I don't get focus chests anymore.
Look, I've gotten a few. The other thing I want to sort of look at again is this SPS screen. and look at the market and just chuckled to myself at how many bots there are here.
Oh, trying to run SPS again?
Yeah. It's always a very precise number of SPS.
What are the competitive...
I find it amusing that so many people wish to have exactly 124 point however many SPS. I will not be filling any of these bids.
You should fill my bid.
No, I'm just wondering why no one staked any SPS on me.
Oh, as tribute, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I deserve all the SPS to be staked on me. Because that was another thing in the white paper, that you'd have to stake your SPS, and based on the performance of whomever you stake that SPS on, it would influence your SPS earnings. So
yeah,
you'd be
whatever
encouraged.
happened with that? Did that get left by the wayside?
It was discussed very briefly in the most recent town hall, but I don't know the implementation timeframe for that or any of the other things that are listed in the white paper.
And when was this last version of the white paper written, if I may ask?
I'm not entirely certain. At least a year and a half ago, if not longer.
Something curious about the way it's being dealt with.
Wow, DEC has tumbled back below 0.08.
Wonderful.
I thought to myself that the burning event would not do anything functional to the value of DEC, and it appears that I've been correct. Entirely correct.
That's why we should vote down this stupid proposal with the soulbound cards on land, folks.
I don't think it's fair to call it stupid. I think it would be, again, misguided, particularly the part where vouchers can be used in exchange of DEC. In terms of the community sentiment, I could see that not many people wanted this proposal in the comment section on that thing, so I voted against it. How many people are in this stream? 90, apparently, according to my Twitch at least. But hey, Splinterlands TV has been live now for 33 hours, 33 minutes, and 40-something seconds, which is incredible.
Too bad we missed the
33 seconds. Yeah. Yeah, close. Yeah, I believe that was something in the white paper. There, JB Saints, if that is your real name. It's like, whoa, where did that come from? It might be on the Git book here. So Splinter Shards. So Splinter Shards white paper documentation. So we have the token distribution. So the airdrop is done. That was over the 12 months. The foundation / DAO is over 65 months. Just zooming out so we can see a little bit more of this. The private sale, that's already been and gone, unlocked over 10 months. The team unlocked over 65 months. Advisors unlocked over 24 months. I'm pretty sure that period is over now as well. Play to earn issued over 65 months. Staking liquidity pool / Oracle awards issued over 65 months. So I think we're at possibly month 24, 25. I really wish there was a dark mode for this site, Walk the Grid. I really, really do.
I think we're at 23.
Month 23, so we're close to this, but that's only 30 million SPS that gets unlocked there. The rest is mostly either unlocked or is basically going to be issued in this 65-month period. But we wanted to look at the staking. So the airdrop, that's all done and gone. So we will go over that. The DAO funds, play to earn and reward pools. So we've got how many tokens will be issued per month. And that here in the white paper about the airdrop, not the airdrop, the token distribution, the team redistributed a number of tokens from their quantity into tower defense rewards as well. So this team number is probably smaller than what is listed here, but the white paper has potentially not been updated. That was a prior proposal in the past. Now, if we keep going through this, I really like this. Foundation DAO funds. Some examples of how foundation funds may be used are listed below. Paying for services. Token holders may vote to use some of the foundation tokens to pay for certain services that are expected to add value to the ecosystem. For example, exchange listings or marketing. Not marketing, marketing.
Well, what does marketing about that?
I don't know what marketing is. I'm not very good at marketing. But this one, funding third-party development. Token holders may vote to use some foundation funds to fund third-party development tools and or services that are expected to add value to the Splinterlands ecosystem. For example, third-party markets, automation tools, bridges, integrations to other blockchain platforms, etc. I would love for that to say other games based on the Splinterlands cards obtaining utility. Because, I don't know, Splinter Forge. I think they would be able to put in a proposal saying, please, can we have a modest amount of SPS? And I'd approve that because they've actually gone and built something and made something. But that's just me. Anyway, the staking and earning.
No, not just you. I agree. I would vote to give them some, just like we voted to give Jarvie one.
Yeah. Yeah. JB Saints marketing. Staking and earning. Ranked battles. So this formula is how the ranked battles is calculated initially. These are example numbers that should probably be updated. Liquidity pools, land expansion. Land expansion details. I'm going to open that in a new tab. But then there's tournament prizes, guild brawls, oracle rewards, which is the nodes basically. In-game governance. Similar to the ability of proxy witnesses to vote on the Hive blockchain, Splinterlands players will be able to proxy their voting rights via staked SPS tokens to another account. Please note this will only be proxying rights for in-game governance proposal. The staked SPS tokens will still be in the original owner's account, can be used to stake on players and participate in promotions as normal. That one hasn't been implemented yet either. Because if you could all just say, yeah, Holazor's my proxy, every time I vote, you would all vote in the direction that I voted if you wanted to trust me enough to set me as your proxy. Other distributed proof of stake blockchains use that as well. Hive does it, EOS did it, Wax does it, lots of chains do it. Offers and promotions, release schedule. So SPS token, okay, here we go. SPS validator nodes, DAO oracles, Q1 2022, not out. SPS ranked battle rewards, Q2 2022, okay, that's out. Guild Brawl rewards, Q2 2022, that's out. In-game governance, Q2 2022, well, that's out. SPS land expansion rewards. So technically that's all released, the rewards for it at least, but the functionality for many of those things is not yet released. And last updated December 2021 for this release schedule here. So yes, and then there's a legal disclaimer here. I don't know if you want to read that later on your own, Kevin, because I'm not keen to read that on stream because your towering intellect would be interested. I'm just gonna put that in the DM of your Discord for you there.
I much appreciate this.
Now, what I want to then go look at is the land expansion details. And in the land expansion details here, Splinterlands team is excited to release additional stuff, blah, 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 blah. So we've got our surveying. We've got all of this out. We don't have buildings out yet. We don't have minting spells and items yet. Some of us have totems, but we can't use them yet. Oh, wow. Someone posted June 12th, 2022. Where are we on this? It's been almost 2 years. Because this was originally published in October 2022. It's 2020, rather. Things take time, but things also... You don't realize how fast time has traveled or how much time has passed until you look backwards. And right now I'm looking backwards. But I don't think there's much in there about the staking on other players. But it was in here, or maybe I just skim read it. Ranked battles. SPS holders may stake their SPS on themselves and or other players, and they may spread their stake among any number of different players. Players may also choose to limit the players they may stake SPS on them to their guild members, a specific list of accounts, or leave it open for anyone to stake SPS tokens on them. Additionally, staked SPS tokens can be added and removed from players at any time without any time limits or restrictions. Both the ranked battle pools and the SPS staking rewards pool work similarly to how the DEC for ranked battles work currently. Okay, so what that is getting at is I have all this SPS. Currently, it's essentially staked to myself. But the staking rewards down here of 17.09% would be then further dependent on this SPS being staked on another player. And then based on that other player's performance, it would be what percentage of that staking pool you would get. Or I could just stake it on myself and be like, hey, I'm going to just trust myself and not trust anybody else. But then, depending on who you stake it on and how many other people have SPS staked on them, there would be a diminishing return on that. That's fundamentally how that player staking mechanic was explained in the past.
So like I have 18,000, and in order to get maximum rewards at gold 1, high gold 1, I'd have to have 88,000. So if he gave me the other 70,000, then I would be earning full rewards, only he would be earning approximately 80% of them. So I would still be getting effectively about the same thing, but he'd be getting the rest of it.
I think that's how it would work, but I'm not entirely certain. Because it is pretty vague in that white paper. It's not incredibly specific, but that's where this isn't just congratulations, you staked SPS. This is kind of like the whole, oh, you have land, you're getting rewards. Yeah, that's how it is right now. But as soon as that land can have monsters working on it, it'll be, is your land occupied? Are you working the land appropriately? If yes, then you get the land rewards for SPS, not just you got land, you got this. I would also vote in favor of a proposal, given the time that has passed and depending on how long it is until land comes, that only landholders who have surveyed their land and have surveyed it to be an occupied plot should be getting the SPS drop, because technically speaking, that's the only land that was ever intended for SPS distribution in the land reward pool.
Splinterlands are much more clever than I thought, because I didn't realize this.
Yeah, but that has not yet been implemented, that particular functionality.
So in the legal disclaimer, it notes that prior to the launch of DAO, Splinterlands maintains control over the SPS protocol, but thereafter it falls upon the DAO. Once it falls upon the DAO, Splinterlands expressly denies any and all responsibility for any transactions occurring via the Binance Smart Chain or through any third party, thus including the DAO.
Well, that's true because they can't control it anymore, right?
Right, but this was, as an attorney, this was clearly done purposefully as a way to, in my opinion, in my legal opinion, to preemptively deal with any pending regulation that they foresaw at the time of the issuance.
Yeah. Also, a lot has changed since the the penning of that statement in the industry. So Zertz is saying, by that description, it sounds like they wanted the mechanic of staking SPS on other players was to give a bonus X% amount to SPS delegators. Yeah, kind of like sponsoring them, Zertz, I imagine. Also, creating a bit of a game out of the whole thing of, are you going to sponsor this person or that person? You know, whose team are you on? Who do you want to win? And creating a little bit of a, I wouldn't say of a, excuse me, a gambling mechanic, but sort of some jeopardy being in place there to say, well, in order to get the most for my SPS, I want to stake it on the player that's going to have the highest win-loss ratio. But if they're fighting another player that has a higher win-loss ratio, then it's an opportunity cost, so to speak. But yeah, it is certainly an interesting way. Yeah. I would just stake it on myself, honestly, because I'm in control of myself. I'm not in control of anybody else. I wouldn't expect to be in control of anyone else. But I'm certain that people who would stake SPS on somebody else would then think that they have certain expectations or opportunities that should be afforded to them by virtue of that. Whereas I'd just be like, nope, you know what? You can't stake it on me. I don't want those expectations from somebody else placed upon me, because I want to play my Llama Hydra team when it's inappropriate, and I don't want 10 people DMing me to say, why'd you play Llama in that team when you could have played this and won? Because it's my cards, it's my game, it's my choice. I don't want those other expectations. But hey, other players may not think that way, and that's okay. That's all part of the game and the system that then is generated around that set of rules and circumstances, which can be fun. It makes people think. It adds another layer of complexity, which is awesome, because the layers of complexity allow people to be entertained by those layers of complexity. Just like, you know, the whole, okay, I can't use ranged people and I can't use magic people. It's like that song, Stake on Me. No, it's not like that. Oh man, I can't even remember the name of the band now, but that's one of my favorite synth pop songs. I do have an extraordinarily soft spot for synth pop in my life.
I love synthwave and synth pop too.
Yeah. Alongside my metal.
Alongside my very sad men with beards playing acoustic guitars music.
Yeah. So you're into the dark country sort of stuff?
Of course.
My wife listens to a little bit of it. I just can't get into it. I just walk outside in Australia and that's instantly dark country. It's not a very hospitable place in some places. Yeah. Another one of my favorite songs. There's so many synth pop and synthwave songs that would apply to the Splinterlands ecosystem. Another one that's one of my favorites is Everybody Wants to Rule the World.
Yeah.
Which is a lovely little song about not doing war, or at least shouldn't have to do war.
What is it good for? Absolutely nothing.
Yeah. What do you do with a drunken sailor?
Put him in the bridge until he's sober.
No, you play him in a water splinter team, and then he's got Snipe and Inspire, and he's amazing. Because Pirate Captain, there's a card. Everyone was kung fu fighting. Yeah, that could also describe some of the DAO. Which Seth's got a quick question. Since I have likely way more SPS stake than required for max rewards, would you mind delegating 16k SPS to me? No, I'm not delegating any SPS to anybody. Because again, I don't want the responsibility of going, okay, I've delegated this SPS to somebody here, I've delegated this SPS to somebody else there. Is the game in maintenance? Let me refresh and check. No, it seems to be available and working for me, Ank. I considered initially looking at the SPS market and doing some delegations there, but looking at what the majority of the SPS delegation market is doing, and the majority of it seeming to be bots, I know you are not a bot, Lich Death, and this is by no means a denial of your specific request, but it would be a denial of a request from anybody who asked me to delegate SPS. I'm delegating all of my wildcards to Rick, and Rick's gone and said, hey man, so you can get more rewards from the cards that you're delegating to me, because Rick and I split his SPS rewards 50-50. Can you delegate me more SPS? And I said, no, because I feel as though I can get more SPS by just leaving it in my own holdings. And I don't know if Rick is still here, but
yes.
I'm pretty sure Kevin heard me say that to Rick. Potentially not in those exact words, but the intent of that thing is like, no, I like it being on me. I wonder if someone could stake on someone else, then lose on purpose, or someone with lots of bots stake on one and win trade. Don't know. We don't have that functionality yet implemented into the game, so we can't say, we can't know. But my personal view is, as is all things in my experience in Splinterlands, is I've never rented a card from anybody else. I've rented my cards to other people. I want to play Splinterlands with things that I own, things that are mine. And that's always been my philosophy and the reason of things. Yeah, I would get less leaderboard rewards. Not leaderboard rewards. I would get slightly less SPS per victory. Yes, I'm earning more SPS rewards and reward points and season points because I'm over the reward boost of 10x. If I zoom in here, you'll see mine is at 13.09. And to me, that's wonderful. That's great. I'd like to keep it that way. Because the other way I view this as well is the more SPS I get, the more powerful my vote is in the DAO. And because I care about the game, I want my vote to be as powerful as possible in the DAO. That is basically my way of saying I want to be greedy about this. It's 12x plus the guild bonus. I'm not sure. Boost here your rewards. Boost dramatically improves your earn rate, which is the number of reward points received per win. This is the amount of rewards for both season and focus loot chests which you will receive on your next ranked win. Note this value is subject to change based on the cards used in battle. So that's going to be on the rule set, on your focus, and a whole bunch of other things. Click manage. So staked SPS. Oh yeah, the guild bonus is in there. 11.38. Guild bonus plus 15. Base reward points, that many multiplied by that equals that. I didn't even pay attention to this screen when it first came through. So yeah, it's 1.38 extra rewards based on this screen, and it's multiplied by my guild bonus. Yeah, the vote power is still maxed, but what I'm getting at, Max Macca, is the I need more SPS. Exactly. It doesn't affect vote power, but if I delegate to somebody else, I would in turn be earning less from my own battles. Which then leads me to having less vote power in the future. That's the statement I'm trying to make.
Yes, you definitely should join a guild. But don't expect a 15% bonus, because gotta be in a real good one for that.
How many SPS am I sitting on? I can't remember.
680k?
It's more than 600. I think it's in the 800s now.
Not enough to swing the vote, though.
Because our guild lodge is at level 9 currently, but we do have a level 10 building. We just need 3 more focuses. Then what will that go to? 20%. So 3 more focuses or foci, and then I'll be earning an additional 5% rewards on top of that, so my multiplier will probably increase again. The answer is always not enough. Correct, Daru. And as for those saying the numbers, Rick, 823,932.097.
Because the 0.097 totally matters when you're talking about 823,000.
Oh, and I have the weekly SPS that you sent me on Hive Engine, so let me transfer that in and stake that. From Hive Engine to in-game, transfer, confirm. Focuses. I didn't even know how to spell foci. Well, I have a Ford Focus as my automobile. So I know how to spell that. That is all. In completely irrelevant facts town. And now I stake the max of this. Look, it's changing my boost from 11.38 to 11.38.
Yes, I'm sure.
And
the one that really kind of twists my mind is say your name was Alexis and you had a friend whose name was also Alexis. If you were out together, would you collectively be known as Alexis, Alexi, or Alexa?
Oh, that's a good one.
I'd just call them a collective of Alexis.
I like that. That's
I think they should.
And then I'd put them in the Toyota luxury vehicle brand.
Mm-hmm.
And be like, now it's Alexis and Alexis in Alexis. Oh, come on, Chris J. I would drive them both. Yeah, Lexuses are pretty nice vehicles. 5 hours to kill the proposal, and then Daru saying, I think I'll stay neutral. Yeah, look, I've voted against it because I don't think that, to me, the part of the proposal I disagree with is the using vouchers to unlock cards, because that will do nothing to burn DEC. If the intent of the proposal, let's ignore the reward card stuff, is to remove DEC from supply, you can't then say, by the way, you can also burn vouchers to unlock this.
Yeah.
That's where I am vehemently opposed to that proposal.
I would have been against it even without the vouchers part, but not nearly as vehemently.
Prior to that,
as they added in the vouchers, it's like, this is just ridiculous.
Prior to that, I was abstaining. Because it's okay to abstain sometimes, but I recognize that the community view was probably a no. I disagree with 4 parts of it. I disagree with many parts of many things. Yeah, and Lich Death's going, holy smokes, not even Holozor is at the max of the exaggerated numbers. Yeah, and I'm not the biggest whale. Oh, nice, I'm 69th on the leaderboard. But
nice.
Yeah, that's with a 4,300 rating, which I believe is just champion. Like, literally, by the skin of the teeth, champion 1. Yeah, by the skin of the teeth, champion 1. I like how the next league after champion 1 is novice, though. Maybe I should go back there. I wonder what my bonus would be if I was in novice.
Max.
Wait, aren't there no rewards in novice?
True.
Yes.
But I wonder what my rewards would be in novice, like bronze 1, let's say.
Okay, no.
No one can drop into novice, but I want to go into novice. Oh, actually, you know what I could do? I could start a new account, unstake all my SPS, send all my SPS to that account, and then play in novice with 800k SPS.
There's an easier way to do it. That wouldn't take you a month.
What's that?
Delegate out all of your cards, and then all of a sudden you don't have enough power to be above novice.
Yeah, true.
Oh wait, no. You probably have enough just in soulbound cards to keep you in bronze.
No. Max multi is 13.3. We have 15 seconds left before J-Ron joins us on stream. So thank you all for being company on this Monday evening. We will catch you again on Thursday. So have a good one. Cheers.